Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Thursday, the 23rd of January, 2025. I hope you are keeping well and enjoying life. What's going on in the UK? Prince Harry and Tom Watson, former Deputy Prime Minister, have settled out of court, I should say, with News Group newspapers. That's the group owned by Rupert Murdoch that publishes The Sun, and the charges and allegations have been there for years and years, of course, but as expected, they came to a settlement because it's almost impossible to take these cases right to the end. It's such a shame, though, that they can't, because there might be better punishment involved. The Sun makes so much money. I think it's more than £10 million settlement, though. But even so, this Rupert Murdoch makes so much money with his lying organs. That's just a simple slap on the wrist, I guess. What would be much better is if the Sun were made to publish every single day the entire front page that said, "We broke the law, we lied, we stole information," those kind of sentences like that to their readers, and explain humbly what they did and how they were caught doing those things. But of course, that's never going to happen, and we'll just continue to publish. The worst thing that came about is all of this. More than 1,000 people have come to settlements with the Sun. More than 1,000 people. That tells you just how bad they are. It's a paper that lies constantly, and is just going to get worse now that the political situation across the world seems to be getting worse. I can't see it improving any. And the Levinson inquiry, which went on for years and years and came up with some recommendations and had lots of people testifying, was kind of ignored by the Tories after the inquiry finished. It went on for years and years, and the inquiry finished, and they said, "Oh, yes, we must do something now that we've had the inquiry." And what happened? They just forgot about it, conveniently, because of their connections to the right-wing press, let's say. All right, enough. Let's get on with the game of Sudoku, shall we? I had to take the cat to the hospital this morning. I was wondering yesterday, he was meowing yesterday evening what it was, and I see it was him having trouble doing his business again, so he's had to go off to the hospital for a clean out, let's say. Which I'm trying to say this in a fairly less obnoxious way. Poor thing. Anyway, I'll grab him back again later. What do we have here? I'm not seeing the first easy digit, and there ought to be at least one easy digit somewhere. Hang on, we've got 1 and 9 blocking down here. We've got 1 and 9 across here. So we have got a pair of 1 and 9 in those squares. I have no idea if that's going to be useful or not, but it is a 1 and a 9. So we've got 8. What else do we have here? 8, 5. 5's no good. 8. We have 8. Okay, we have... So I said 1 and 9 in those squares. So we've got 8 blocking down here, 8 blocking down here. So we can get an 8 there. I said this is 1 and 9. Do we have any other info that will be useful? Don't know. Alright, I was going to go through. I just got as far as 1 when I spotted the 1-9 pair. So let's just keep moving around again, see if we can find something else. 4 blocking across here. That puts 4 into one of these 2 squares, and then a 4 up there. 2 blocking across here, so 2 is in one of those squares there, and we'll block across and across. That means that has to be a 2. Let's see what's missing over here. We're looking for 5, 7, 9. 5 and 7 there. So this has to be 1, 3, 6. We got 6 up there, so that's a 6. This would be 1 and 3. Let's see if that means anything. 1's there, 1's in those squares. Not a great deal. 3 there, 3 down there. Not really, I think. Okay. So 6 across here, across there, and down there. Right, I was starting to go through these digits one by one, but I keep getting sidetracked. But let's try again, see if we can find some more. I think I've got something. So this was 1 and 9. Right? If you remember before, we have 1 and 9 blocking down here, 1 and 9 across there. So that's definitely a pair of 1 and 9. Now we've got 4 blocking this square and 4 blocking this square. So that means 4s must be in one of those squares. But we've also got 6 and 7 blocking down here. So this is 4, 6 and 7. And this is 1 and 9. And this has to be 2. And now we've got 2 and 7 across here and 2 and 7 up there. We've got a pair of 2 and 7 in those squares. So these are not 2 or 7. They are 1, 3, 5. We've got 5 blocking up here. And so that's going to be the 5. This is 2 and 7. This is 1 and 3. We had 1 and 3 there, didn't we? Hang on. Have I done something wrong? Oh, it's not 1 and 3. I'm sorry. Can't be 1 and 3. My apologies. This is... Or have I got it wrong? 6 and 7. So no, I've got it wrong. 5. Huh. What did I do? Excuse me, I'm going crazy. I said 1 and 9 down here, didn't I? And before that 5 went in, I said... I've made a mistake there. Let's undo this. Sorry about this. Oh, 2 and 7 there. Oh, no, it is right. Okay, 5 is there. Sorry, I do apologise. You see the machinations I have to go through when I mess it all up. But this is a live game. This is really how badly I play sometimes. So this is 2 and 7. So this is 3 and 4, right? 4 blocking there. There's the 4 and there's the 3. Finally, it dawns. Right, now we got 3 across here, 3 across there. There's a 3. We're left with 1 and 8 in those squares, and this will be 5, 6, 9, 6 and 9 down there. No, don't know. But this is 5, 6, 9. We can get this, can't we? This digit here. This is 5, 6, 9. This is 2 and 7. 5, 6, 9, 2, 7. What am I left with? 1. I'm a bit slow on the uptake today, I must admit. And we've got 1, 9 there, there. That's all 1, 9. Right. Oh, try to do a bit better. Come on, wake up, get with it. 3 up here, 3 down there. 3 across here, 3 across there, 3 down there. We have this left for 3s. Four across here and 4 blocking down here, so 4 is in one of these 2 squares blocking across. 4 blocking down there, there's a 4. Oh, 7 is one of our missing digits here, isn't it? So that can't be 7. That's got to be a 7. That's got to be a 2. Like I said, I'm very, very slow on the uptake today. Don't worry too much. Try not to panic, Mr. Mannering. We've got 2 blocking here and 2 blocking here, so that's going to be a 2. So that's a 1, 9 there. So 1 blocking here, there's our 1, there's our 9, and there's our 9 down there, and this is our 1. If you've been following along. And I don't seem to have been following along much, but anyway, there's that. So we've got 2s in those squares and 3s in those squares. We might get something else there later with a bit of luck. Don't have any completed digits yet. Oh dear, looks like I'm going to be stuck. I think I've got something. I've got 5, 6 and 7 blocking this square, and I've got 5, 6 and 7 blocking this square. I'm talking about this square and this square. So this square, and this square must be 5, 6 and 7. which I can't get, but I know that the 7s are down here. 5s are this and this, and the 6 I've got no idea, but it means that this and this cannot be 5, 6 or 7. They must be the other numbers. Oh, it's 1, 8, isn't it? Because I've got 1, 8 there. So this is a 1, 8, but that's not going to do anything, is it? No chance for a unique rectangle or anything like that. Damn. Alright, let's finish the game off with pencil marks then. So let's put in the 1 and the 8 here. Shouldn't be too difficult once we get a few pointers along the way. 5s go anywhere there. 6s go in those squares. And 9s go in those squares. 1s over here. Oh, let's do this up here. 5 in those squares there, because I'm going to forget otherwise and mess these things up. 9s in those squares there. 1s are... no, can't go in that square there because I said... so we've got a pair of 1s in those squares now. I just said that 1 and 8 are in these. This is a pair of 1 and 8, right? So this can't be 1. So 1 blocking across here and across there gives us 1 in those squares there, pair of 1s. Oh, let's put this in here. This is what? 2 and 9. And missing down here, we're looking for 4, which is anywhere. 6 and 7, also anywhere. Alright. Right, let's get back to it. Okay, 1s, 2s. What else do we know about the 2s? Anything that will give us pairs? Yes, there are a pair of 2s in those squares there. 3s, I know 3s are there and over here. And 4s are a pair there. They appear somewhere in that set of 3. Pair of 5s up there. 6s in these squares. 7, pair of 7s there. Pair of 8s in these squares there. 9. And that's it. So I'm going to work on this block here before I forget that this has got to be only 1 or 8. Or this, yes, and other things. Alright, let's see. So what do we know about 1s? So 1s can appear there. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, can still appear anywhere. And 9 is like this. And then down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocking across here like this. So yeah, 5. 6 blocking down there. 6. And 8 blocking across here, but also remember we have 1 and 8 in these squares, so these can't be 1 or 8, so 8's in those squares there. Okay, over here then, 1, 2 blocking here. 1, 2, 4. Oh, so that's a single 8. Oh, how about that? There was a single there all the time, but I didn't see it. Right, 8's gone now. Let's get rid of that 8 there as well. And we will have a pair of 8s in these squares there. I was looking on the wrong side. Alright, still okay. So there's one block to go down here. What do we know? 2's block like this. So we have 2's in these squares. 4. 5 like this. 7 down here. And we are finished. I see. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, we've got 6 and 7 pair here and there. Okay, so this can't be 6 or 7. It's got to be a 4. So let's get rid of some 4s. Uh, 6 and 7 still here, so that's going to be an 8 now. And that makes that an 8. This a 1. This a 1. That 1 up there. Let's get rid of some 1s. And place 1 in that situation. That's the last one. So 2, 4 here. That's got to be a 9. That's our 2 up here. This is an 8, of course, and we'll get rid of some more 8s, shall we? Since I'm doing a bit of cleaning up, and we'll place the final digit 8 there. Alright. One is done. Let's just click on the numbers and see if we can spot anything. This is the only place for a 2 now, and so this is a 2 down here. That's got to be a 9. That's a 2, that's a 4, that's a 4, that's a 4 over there. Let's get rid of a few 4s. And get rid of that 2. Alright, what's left to be done? Shouldn't be too much more. Up here we still need a 5. So there's our 7, this will be 9. And get rid of candidate 9. We've got 3, 7, so this is a 6. This is our 5. This is the only 5 possible in this column. So there's a 9, there's a 6. This is a 5. There's our 3. 5 in this square, 9 in this square. 7 here, 6 there, 6 there, 7 there, 7 here, and 3 to finish the game. That's our, what was it? New York Times hard level puzzle over for Thursday. Anyway, take care. Bye bye.